cuties, welcome to my channel. I'm Ting Ting, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys my 5 tips and tricks on how to take aesthetic Instagram pics. Let's get started. Alright, so today's video is probably not going to be super long, but first of all, here's my credentials. Here's my Instagram feed at the moment. But if you guys don't think it's aesthetic, then I guess you guys can go watch someone else's tips and tricks. But if you guys do think it's aesthetic, stick along with me. Okay, tip number 1. It's invest in a digicam. We need to figure out what we're taking the picture on because there's like a drastic difference. Well, not drastic, a slight difference, but it's just way better taking pics on a good digicam. Here's a comparison of 2 pictures that I took with my digicam and on my phone at like the same location. It's just the digicam's picture, the lighting is just slightly better and my face isn't like gray toned down. Like sometimes when I use a phone pic, my face is always like gray if the lighting's not like spectacular. And then the digicam, it's just more lenient on like the lighting like location where you're at. I mean, it doesn't have to be like super expensive. Like you don't need like a Canon G7X to take good pictures. And the one I personally use is the Sony DSCW50, which my mom gave to me from the Brooklyn or Dumbo Flea. I forgot what it's called. I know in New York, there's these like digicam pop-ups where they have like $30 digicams, but it's just that it's kind of based off luck. Like they don't test it, and then if there's batteries in it, then you can try it. But if there's not, you just gotta like gamble, I guess. But a lot of people found good ones there. So there are some affordable digicam options out there that you could probably search for. Okay, but with my digicam, I always have it on night mode. Even if it's in the morning, you're taking the pictures in the morning, always set your digicam so the flash is on. And I don't know why, but the pictures always turn out way better with like the flash on. So your face always gets like lit up a bit more instead of gray toned down. So that's really important to turn on your flash. Alright, tip number 2. Lighting is very important. Even though digicams give you like a bit more leniency on like the lighting and everything, but sometimes it's still like you could get a better picture if you already at a good lighting spot. So what I do is like stick out your thumb. It's like those like if you're an artist, you should probably know like this to find like lighting and like dimension, whatever. Or you could just like grab your phone and selfie mode it. Actually, I just realized how I could look up as stupid doing this sometimes. Just having my thumb out and just turning things. Actually, just use your camera. Just use your phone selfie camera. Tip number 3, it's if it's not working out, then move on. Cause when we take pictures for the girlies, it's like efficiency. Like it's one girl after the next, right? Like if you're out in your friend group, it's like one person takes it and then the next. So efficiency does matter. And what I would do is okay, you be at a place, location, lighting, test shot it like once or twice, and then your friend might look at it and be like, oh, this is not good lighting or whatever. I don't think the background works out, blah, blah, blah. Move on, go to the next. You're gonna get a better picture, maybe at the next spot. If that doesn't work, then move on to the next spot. And it's just like not wasting your time at the bad locations, you know? Girlies, like it's like the same logic with men. If the man is not making you happy, then just quickly move on to the next that will make you happy. Alright, number 4, posing. A lot of people struggle with posing like on the spot. Like they don't know what to do. I was like, where am I putting my hands? Where am I like what am I doing? I kind of just stand awkwardly in front of the camera when it's my turn to take the picture. I feel you, girl. I kind of that happens to me too. So what I've learned is if you know where you're going ahead of time, like if you're on vacation, you know you're gonna hit these spots, then I would do research ahead of time, going through like Pinterest, your Instagram feeds, and just taking pictures, screenshots, and then putting all those pictures in an album in your phone camera roll. So that's like an easy one stop where you can just scroll through and know what poses to do, and then just have your friend or whoever's taking your pictures like just tell you guys, oh, hand on the side, whatever. Oh, hand playing with your hair, sit down, squat, blah blah blah, and then they can direct you with the poses easily because they have like your phone on one hand and then the digicam in the other, and then they're just like spamming through the poses with you and directing you because they kind of have their instructions of how they should be like compositioning the picture, and then they're also helping you like pose and letting you know what to do. So it's just gonna be really fast and you're gonna get good pictures out of it. But however, if it's like on the spot moment where it's like, oh, you're just like scrolling in the city with your friend, and then oh, there's a good cute location, and you're like, oh, I didn't do research previously. I don't know what to do. But so there's only so many poses, I guess. Positions, there's like always slight changes to them. But the main thing, okay, I'm gonna break it down. So there's 4 body poses. Like you're facing forward, to the side, to the back, or you're like sitting down or squatting, right? There's those 4. And then a lot of time people are like, oh, I don't know what to do with my hand. And then here's this like thing that I can remember. So, but instead of head, shoulders, knees, and toes, my thing is head, waist, knees, and accessories. So basically, okay, you could be in position like forward. So you could just play with your head, which is like hair stuff, face, whatever, like, okay. And then waist, which if you have pants on, it would be like in your pockets, like hooking on the side of your like waistband, or like, oh, maybe in your back pocket, whatever, like, or actually like put your hand on your waist. Okay, and the knees would be more likely for if you're like a sitting down position. Then there's like a lot to do with your knees. Put your hand on your knees, or like put your arm on your knees, and just like combine those arm and head moves, I guess. And then lastly, accessories. Okay, maybe you have like a necklace on, or like a hair clip or something. You can like pretend hair clip, and then your necklace, you can play around with it and just be like, oh, playing around with my necklace. Or if you have like a cup of coffee, just hold your coffee. Or your bag, hold your bag. That's just like the main like components to posing. And when you're like on the spot, of course, practice makes perfect. Well, practice doesn't make perfect, but practice makes improvements. The more you take pictures also helps you a lot with being more confident, like taking pictures outside where there's a lot of people. You may be an introvert, and then there's like, you get nervous sometimes when there's like too many people just like walking past and staring at you. But when you do it more, I get like, well, at least I got more comfortable just taking pictures in public. And especially when you have like a friend with you, they kind of hype you up, which is really important too. But the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. So practice makes improvements. Last tip. Tip number 5 is to take lots and lots of pictures. Every time I go out and come back, I come back with like 100, at least 100 to 200 pics, because there's a lot of elements that go into a good picture. For example, like lighting, your facial expression, and your background, your poses. Like if there's people popping up in the background, they like captured it at an awkward moment where like in between doing poses or faces. So yeah, that's really important to have them just like try capturing the right moment, like spamming a bit, because you never know when like something's gonna happen. And the more you take, the more chances you're gonna get to have a good picture. But of course, don't overkill it. Like you don't have to be taking pictures at that one spot for like 10 minutes. But that's also why taking pics can be a little bit addicting. Like when you get home and like start looking at those pictures, it's kind of like a blind box. You're just like, oh, this picture's bad, this picture lighting's not good. Ooh, jackpot, this picture dreamy as hell. And yeah, that's all for my tips and tricks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. And I want to see some hottie baddie Insta pics this year. Also, you guys can comment down below of what else, like what other topics you want me to talk about, or what other videos you want to see from me or interested in. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Love y'all.